want to send it in to get it prepared. Because I don't want to wait for it to come back. If I can just buy a $20 cable,
I know.
buy a $20 cable from them. But they don't even allow it. Doesn't even look like you can buy it from their website. It just says find the store near you.
There I am. Let's say hi, Jason.
I don't know if anyone's here yet.
No, we have some viewers.
Oh, 6.
We're working on it. How you guys doing? What's up? Now, I don't know. We got to figure out how to look at questions here.
There you go.
Chat. All right. Here we go. This is Jason, my man. Say hi, Jason.
Hello.
We're here in Salt Lake City on a layover. So if you guys want to ask me a question, obviously I can't hear you. If you want to ask me a question, I'll take these off. Go ahead and put it down there in the chat session. Hopefully you guys can see that. If not, well, my bad. This is a totally unannounced web live stream coming to you from Salt Lake City. Jason and I are on our way. You look like the mafia. Jason and I are on our way to Boston. I'm going to do a PPA event where we speak. And it's like 7 hours. That's going to be a marathon.
Oh, 68 viewers. Where's all the chat going?
Yeah, why aren't you guys putting any questions? So at any rate, I would just sit here and regale you with my stories, but we would love to answer some questions for you guys. So go ahead and ask us some questions. You can ask Jason some questions too.
Or at least tell us if it's working.
Yeah, that's a good point. Are you
us.
guys able to? Let me do this. Let me go to the actual.
I can bring it up on my laptop.
Let me see here. Dun, dun, dun. Yeah, that's a good point. Are you guys able to? Let me do this. There's a ton of questions. Okay, sorry guys. Okay, so now we're getting tons of questions. All right, they're all coming here on YouTube though. All right, so Oscar Photog says, "Hey brother, Farad Hashim, what's up, Jason?" I think he's talking to you. Lanny O'Neill. Yeah, I know. Simply Poetic Smiles. Hi from Malaysia, says Kuli Hera. Bradley Summers. Oh, Brad. What's up, Brad? Yeah, your old hometown, brother. Cutter Cornforth. Doing good. This is cool. Big Scotsman. I can't understand what you wrote because you have an accent. Just kidding. Shaolin 95. I live in Lehigh, man. I could have met you. Well, our plane doesn't take off for another 2 hours.
It sounds like that.
So if you find a way to make it into the airport, come and say hi. Chaxie Adams, London, Uck. What is the London Uck?
UK.
I know, I'm just messing with it. Arturo Hubba Bubba Baradas. What's up, guys? Douglas Pauhau. Aloha. Gordon Court. So cool you're not laying, though. No, I'm not laying right now.
Because we're on a layover.
That's true, yeah. We'll leave that alone. Then there's Q. What's up, brother? There's my brother Q. I'm going to see him in LA. Their dude Q is here. David Lustrup. Why can't we buy Pixel Kings anywhere on the planet? Very simple answer. Once I started doing videos on them, they sold out everywhere.
Is the fedora okay?
Is the fedora okay? Am I okay?
You look okay to me.
Oh. You guys like my new jacket? He bought it for me. Shaolin 95, I'm like 30 minutes away. Well, come and say hi. Everybody's saying hi. Any idea where we can buy pics of the Kings? No place has them. Ask Hannah Saba. I bought mine off of him. G'day from Sydney. Laos Logic.
You could probably ask him since it's from Sydney.
Yeah, why don't you get us some from Sydney, brother? Shaolin 95. Jason, the 1635F for a wedding or faster prime on my A7R2? No. 1635 is great for weddings, if you're doing wide angle work, of course. Then Gustavo Carrasco, hi from the Dominican Republic. Can you roll your R's like that?
No. I'm too white.
I'm more multicultural. Brad Summers says, grab a burrito at Cafe Rio. Cafe Rio's closed, brother.
Yeah.
That was pretty disappointing, wasn't it?
The Cafe Rio was closed. The Greek place was closed. Every place we tried to go to until the last one was closed.
Q has Pixel Canes. Congratulations. Adam Kane, first lens for my A7 II for walking around. What would you recommend? But I like a zoom, not a prime. Oh. For walking around A7 II. Oh, man.
Extreme photography?
Yeah, that's interesting.
2470?
Maybe the 2470 or the 24 to 240. That could be a real good one. Marley and Company, yo, that's Chuck Norris in a fedora. He's talking about you.
I know. I read the comments.
Then,
that's Taylor.
Oh, yeah. Then there's Amish Crusader, Pappy Fedora, and Baby Fedora. Then there's someone said, Shaolin said 35 millimeter 1.4.
Both of you with the hats.
Yes, we both have hats.
Wait, somebody said my name. Who was that? Scroll up over.
Kocho. Oh, that's Hubba Bubba.
Yes.
Mr. McDurbin, did they catch the nutbag from Texas that ran over your chute? No, not yet. Jason and I went to the police department. I did a photo lineup. I'm not joking around. I know I'm joking around a lot, but I'm not. We went and did a photo lineup. Written statements. And I provided the police officers with pictures and video. So they know who the owner of the truck is. They just don't know who the driver is. And that's always the hard part to substantiate. So just so you guys know, there's a podcast that Petapixel asked me to participate on coming out tomorrow morning. So make sure to check that out. Did you catch Manny Pac-Man? No, who won? I mean, I'm interested. How do I make a Vine?
I've never used it. I don't know. I can give you a sarcastic answer, but I really don't know.
Yeah, I could have given you one too, but I wish I could help you, my brother. I don't know. Abdullah Saeed, have you tried the D5? Where did it go? Oh, have you tried the D5? I have not, brother. I am a Sony shooter. Shaolin, I will answer those questions later. Twanell Riddle, I am from Birmingham, Alabama. Big fan and follower. Thank you, brother. Mitchell, Jason, do you have any hints as to the new Zeiss lens announcement will be? Yes, the 18. It's the 18-2.8. That's exactly what it'll be, I guess.
Well, that's what I would assume.
Kevin Sipper, y'all want to make a Vine with me? Is that like Grinder?
No.
I know Vine. I know it's like a video app.
Videos,
yeah. Q.
Kings on it.
All right, so Q says that. Petsandmorephotography.co.uk. Hi from Edinburgh Borough. What's up? Scott Thomas, Fadora twins. Awesome. Hello, Jason, and enjoy the stay at the Salt Lake City Airport. Sorry to hear Cafe Rio is closed already. Yeah, I know. That's pretty messed up.
It looks like we're getting caught up already.
You should do a shoot in the airport live. You may get in trouble for that.
Yeah, I don't know if airports really like cameras being all over the place.
The Hunter Report. Did you hear? That sounds like very official, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
The Hunter Report. Did you hear about the autofocus noise on the 85 1.4? Any comments? No comment. I'm a Sony artist. I'm not allowed to comment on anything related to Sony. Just kidding. First off, make sure that you guys have the firmware update for the lens. Make sure you have that up. Second thing is, it makes a little bit of noise. Yeah, it does.
Right.
Jason, I need to know how to make a Vine. Kevin, I don't know about Vine. I don't know what to tell you. Mr. McDurbin, I hope you guys are okay. Are you doing all right?
I'm doing fine.
By the way, are you here on your own free will?
Yes. I chose to be here.
Okay, good. Good grief.
Yeah, what happened? Where did we go?
If you can only have one lens for landscape, A7R2, which would be 16-35 f4. Frank Hassett, that was from Agustin Escalante. Frank Hassett, are you having problems with the 85G master noise? It makes a little, it goes, no, it doesn't if I do that. That's kind of stupid. But
it's not R2D2.
No, kind of made it R2D2-ish. Hello from Atlanta. How are you doing, Jason? I'm doing fine, Michael Jones. How are you, my brother? Shaolin said Pacquiao won. That's awesome. Is the Sony A6300 good for studio shooting? Yep, I've done studio shoots with it, and it was awesome. Naru said, of course, Manny did. Awesome. Good. Holy crap. Zolty. Hi from Romania. Big fan and follower. Well, that's funny. I think Jason is a fan of. Aren't you a fan of Kazolti? You're a big fan of his, right?
Yeah.
JC. Oh.
That's Richard. That's Rogue One.
Oh, okay.
Have you seen the Rogue One trailer? I have not actually seen it yet, and I've always worried about trailers because I don't want it to get ruined. I don't want like the key parts of the movies to get tainted.
Where do you get those cool hats? I think we got them at Big Lots, right?
I don't remember. I think this one was gift actually.
How do you get vendorship at a venue? Preferred vendorship at a venue. Got to kiss their butt, and you got to give them free stuff, and you got to give them kickbacks. E-mount telephoto recommendations for E-mount. That's from Sasha Alashenko.
Yep.
Well, there's 70 to 200. There's 24 to 240, and then you can put the LAEA3 on, and you can use in 70 to 400. Those are some pretty cool ones. And of course, they have the 70 to 300 coming out too. Kevin Sipper, I have been to an abandoned building. We should do that sometime.
What's that?
Go to an abandoned building.
Oh yeah, I agree. That would be pretty cool.
Q Carson said Pacquiao won. Fantastic.
It's a little like you.
Up your game, Q. Jared Thompson, do you Sony bring out new cameras too quickly? I'm interpreting that to say, do I think Sony brings out cameras too quickly? I don't know. I like the fact that they're giving us the technology as quick as it comes. I mean, one of my main complaints about other camera manufacturers is the technology they would hold out on it. So I actually enjoy the fact that they're giving us cameras and we can see what's going on. If you don't want to upgrade, don't upgrade. But I love the fact that we're not getting a new camera every 3 years. I think that's great. Arthur Walters, what's the difference between A6000 and A6300? Well, 4K video, faster focusing, better low light, the sensor's new, better ISO performance. I think those are the main differences.
Well, I mean, the whole thing that you can use the LEA3 and the Metabones adapter with it, with fast autofocus instead of incredibly slow, terrible autofocus. I should probably not said that, but it's.
If you guys haven't noticed, I let him say all the bad stuff.
I'm not sponsored.
Have you shot? Oh, you're not?
No.
Oh, interesting. I thought everybody was sponsored. It was like this umbrella.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I have all the free gear.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I get all free gear too. Have you shot with the Samyang Rokinon 85mm? It's manual focus, no desires. Thank you very much, Ashley Scott. I love you. Empire State Solutions. What's the best all-around lens for the 6300? Help a brother out. Was the Sony 2470 lens a mistake? It hurt me in the pocket. Yes, it was a mistake. It was a mistake for you. It's a decent lens, but it's nothing compared to the G Master. Maybe these live streams aren't a good idea. Is TTL a must during weddings, or is manual better? TTL is horrible. My thing for TTL is it's totally terrible light. Ryan Dworth. Hey Jason, no questions. Just want to say I really appreciate all the info you put out there every week. You definitely don't have to do that, but you do so much. Props to you. Well, thank you, brother. I appreciate it. We have a small minority of people who like to say horrible things about me, and you guys supporting me means a lot. So thanks. Adam Kane, what do you guys think about the A7R3 rumors with 70 or more megapixels? That's a lot of megapixels. I don't know if I need more than 42.
I mean, you fill up hard drives.
You probably fill up a hard drive. Yeah, seriously, like a 5 terabyte hard drive. I think it'd be an incredibly specialized camera if that was the case.
I don't
Cutter,
know if models want resolution
that sharp,
that clear.
showing
Yeah.
every pore.
Mhm.
Yeah, good point. Cutter Cornforth. I think a landscape workshop in Idaho should be in your near future. Perfect. Like I always say, you get a group together, and I'll be there. And here we go. We lost the line. We lost it again.
Yeah, it seems to go down to the bottom once we start scrolling.
Okay, don't do that to me. That's not funny. Wow, we got a lot of them. Okay. Hey, Jace. Which program you're doing for movies? I use Final Cut Pro. On a report, I'm not that official, although it is my report. Sounds like you belong on Fox News or CNN or something. Lanny says it sounds cool.
At least.
True TV?
At
Okay.
least, yeah.
I might be on True TV sometime. We got contacted, but who knows? Gustavo Carrasco says hi. Hola, ¿cómo está? Adam King says there's lots of noise on the lens. Yeah.
He just says on lenses, right?
I think he's talking about the
A lot of
85
lenses.
G Master. You know what I would do if I were you is I would play music in the background so you don't hear it. That's a joke. Guys, that's joking, okay? Don't think it's a good idea to mention shooting in an airport. Have you used the Sigma 1.4? I have not. Maybe I will in the future. Daryl says battery grip for A6300. Perfect. Ed McGill, you make posing look so easy. Any chance of a video on basics of posing? I do that video in live person at my workshops. But no, I could do some posing stuff for you guys. If you want to get down to the nitty gritty, then that comes to a workshop. But no, I'll see what I can do. And part of the reason it is so easy for me is because I've done it so much. Practice makes perfect. David Nidbala says, "Are you coming to Niagara Falls? If yes, when?" Yeah, we're coming August. Yeah, we have a workshop already booked there.
We did.
Abdullah Saeed. Does ProPhoto have an air remote for Sony? I don't know. Have to get early in the morning. Talk to you guys later. All right, see you later, Q. Gordon Court. I shoot a bunch of wildlife. Wondering what you think of using the 150 to 600 Sigma or Tamron on the A6300 with an LE-A3 adapter. Any experience? I don't. I don't have experience with that particular lens. If it's anything similar to how the 70 to 400 worked on the A6300, it would work great, but I'd have to test the lens to give you a definitive answer. Ben Kuo says, hi, Jason. You know, Ben, you've been playing hooky. You haven't said hi to us.
Yeah.
You haven't even been on our page, Ben.
Where you and your cool car at?
Yeah, and Anna's fiance, don't forget her.
Yeah.
I was supposed to shoot your wedding. Come on, man. You got to show up. Why don't you come assist for the LA workshop?
Hello,
Get
Kimberly.
out of your bunker. Hi, Kimberly Marsh. What's up, girl? Studio G Vision. Hi, Jason. A lot of people have been reporting noisy autofocus and manual focus on G Master today. Mine just came today. Is it noisy, or did you notice any issues yet? It makes a little noise.
It's really it. I mean, it's just a little tiny bit of noise. I personally don't see why that's an issue. I mean,
maybe if you're shooting at the Vatican or something.
When you're trying to get away with it, being sneaky.
Maybe if you're like going all stealth like. Yeah, but that's what I would. Yeah, so we have plenty of videos coming out with me shooting the A85. You guys will hear it because the mic's right next to my chest.
If you're a spy, don't use that lens.
Good answer. Sony branded fedora is coming soon. Their next big announcement. Put on fedora, get fixed, guys. Or you just Photoshop them in. Good job, Matthew Weta. Studio G Vision. I mean the G Master. Kevin Costello, do you mess with anything like ice lights? No, I mess with stuff like roto lights. Good job. Yeah, we want round catch lights. But Jerry Gionis is a good guy. The Half Navajo. Have you done any drone shoots? And if so, what drone would you recommend? No, my man Vanden King is the drone master. And you should check out his channel. What is it? Vanden? If you guys just put in Vanden King, check out his channel. I don't know if he does a lot of drone videos yet, but he's a drone guy and he blows like hornets up and stuff. Oh, he did.
Yeah,
he drove
he has at least a few videos.
He drove his drone into, I think, a hornet's nest. It's pretty, yeah, it's very popular. So check that out. Van and King is my brother, and he is the man. Arturo Hubba Bubba Baradas. I wonder how Jason would like with a full-grown beard like Kocho. Hubba Bubba, you need to speak English, brother.
Like this luscious beard?
It is luscious. I'm not touching it. That would be really weird. Mr. McDurban, I went from a Nikon D5300 to A6300 after watching you shoot an entire wedding with A6300. Unfortunately, I didn't get a royalty for that. I've only had it for a week, but I love it. Thank you for the brutally honest reviews and opinions. You are welcome, my brother. Empire State Solutions. Why do my photos with the A6300 seem to have yellowish hue? Seems the white balance is off. Any ideas how to fix it? I haven't noticed that in any of my shots.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen plenty of the A6300 shots, and the colors are amazing.
Are you shooting in the yellow submarine? Send me a few pictures, Empire State. We'll see if I can help you out. Is Jason Kocho buying one of the circus stalls because they're the same height?
I would like to see one the same height as me.
That'd be awesome. Jason, what would you like to see in the next gen A7R2? I really don't know. I guess if I had a wish list, it would be that we could adapt Nikon lenses to it. That'd be super cool. I mean, from an autofocus standpoint.
But that's not even like
everyone come from Sony.
Yeah, that's the adapter manufacturers.
I don't know.
That's a tough one. It's a pretty beast of a camera already.
Have you tested the Sigma? Here we go again. Stupid thing. Don't read ahead. Dang, there's a lot. I can't keep up with these. Valkyrie, have you tested the Sigma 18 to 3518 Sony? Did I test? No, I haven't tested that. But I'm going to test the Sigma MC11 adapter. Is pretty cool. Brad G, what's your thoughts on the future of lens style cameras? Oh, like the maybe like the RX-10 II or RX-10 III. I think for a certain purpose, they're great.
For what I do, it works.
For video purposes, it's awesome. Yeah. Multi-project, which programs to use to make movies? Final Cut. Teen Studios. Everyone's been talking tech. Let me be the first to ask. Jason, how have you been? I've been great, brother. Thank you. We almost got run over by a truck, but other than that, we've been good. And we got Texased. I mean, we just got messed up in Texas. Next time we go back, it'll be with a freaking bazooka.
We have another video that will show us some other stuff.
Oh, that's Texas. True. We do. It's very interesting. We had TVs and stuff thrown at us.
Oh, don't ruin it.
Oh, my bad. No, that's the teaser.
Oh, okay.
Hi, guys. Random question, bro. What storage system have you got at home? 4K vids are big. I just have simple terabyte hard drives, like 4 or 5 terabyte hard drives, and then I split them up by months. That's how I do it. Kenneth Preston, there's a rumor on the future release of an A9 or some other name from Sony. Oh, that's interesting. Josh Harwick. Of course, the only person I would come home with an event at 1 a.m. and to do this with is Lanier and Kocho. Thank you, Josh. We love you too.
Mm-hmm.
Abdullah.
See you soon.
Yeah, I know, right? Abdullah Saeed. How do you do sky replacement in your pics? You make them look so real. I actually know how to expose from my shots, but I know you're teasing. Great job. Scott Thomas, what do you think of all the Lightroom presets? Isn't that like someone else editing for you or almost shooting in auto? No, not at all. That's called learning how to edit. No way. If you can preset it, you're still gonna move the sliders and stuff where you want them. So no, I don't view it that way. I view it as a way to speed up your workflow.
You're never gonna take a picture that works perfectly for a preset. Right.
Josh Hartwood said OF. Profound, Josh, profound. Bud Foro said LOL. Joseph Evans said yo from Colorado. Yo. Chaxie Adams, Jason, I'd like to thank you for all the knowledge you share. You've helped me a ton the last few years. You're welcome. Thank you. Mike Chaparro. Hey, Jason, big fan. I was wondering if I could get some about taking pictures. If I could get some about taking pictures in a wheelchair. Yeah, that's awesome. Get some advice. That's a wonderful, wonderful suggestion. We should do something on that. Seriously, we should do something for people who little bit more immobile. And I empathize with that. You guys may or may not know this. I'm legally handicapped. You guys see me walking around my videos. I'm limping. I'm actually missing the vast majority of my hip socket from a disease called Lake Perthes. So I have a special place in my heart for disabled people. And as I consider myself one, and I think that's a really great idea. We'll see what we can do. Peter Scharf. Is it worth paying £350 for a Metabones adapter for the A7R2 and about to switch from Canon and keep my glass, or the Comlight? I don't recommend that. I think the Metabones is worth it.
The Metabone seems to work the best so far.
Jose Chavez. Hola, Jason. Bienvenido a Salt Lake City. Yo soy de Roy. Hola, ¿cómo está, amigo? Troy Shea.
I don't understand.
That's all right. He said he thinks you're sexy.
No.
Are they other people around you wondering why you're talking to a computer? No, we kind of went into a little bunker.
Yeah, we're a little isolated.
Yeah. The Hunter Report. Any news on Sigma making some full-frame E-mount lenses like a 24 to 70 f4? I think if the Sigma made a 24-70 f4, they'd be morons. If anything, they should go the 2.8 route. Going the f4 route would be stupid. Kenneth Preston, workshops are very cool. Well, thank you, Kenneth. Choi Sung Jin. Yes, I do read Korean. Said, hola, Jason. So his name's in Korean. Choi Sung Jin. See, I'm full of surprises. You guys didn't know I could read Korean.
Me on that one.
Yeah.
I know you could speak it, but I didn't know you could read it.
Sure. But then he says, hola, Jason.
Yeah,
That's funny. Korean speaking Spanish. I love it. Jared Thompson, keep up the good work. Thank you. Carol Lanier, hi, Jason Lanier. Your wife is hot. Yeah, you should see her naked. Frank Hassett said, LOL. Thank you. Would like to see some advanced editing techniques in this. My wife is muy hot. That was my wife who wrote that, by the way. Would you like to see some advanced editing techniques, dodge and burn, frequency separation? Yeah, Farad, you're on my subscription service. We'll get there, my brother. We'll get there. Choi Sung Jin. Soy Max. Jaja. Or haha. Okay. Hola, Max. Empire State Solutions. I can still exchange. No problem. Love these streams. Are great. I'm glad you like them, my friend.
That guy's confusing me. Korean name, speaking Spanish. I don't know what's going on right now.
I think there's multiple personalities. Carolyn Air. On a serious note, Jason C. Give Jason L a little smack on the head. He forgot to change the light bulb in my closet. Just so you guys know, I probably have about 40 light bulbs at my house that are not changed out. Dude, you're doing all this work for you guys. Jeff Ray. Jason, sounds like your AC at home is broken again. It's creepy, Jeff. How would you know that? Mike Chaparro. When you come to Long Island, we come to New York in June. Workshop, I think it's June 13th, 14th. Choi Sung Jin, you're a good photographer. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Live streams. I meant live streams. I don't know. Farad Hashim, I should assist the New Jersey event. No, you should pay to come to the New Jersey event. Hi, Jason. Good morning from Oklahoma City. Hello. That's from Hwaji Gang. Team Solutions, shout out from Marietta. Ooh, you live right where I do. Hood Garcia, is it still worth buying A6000 or is A6300 a big enough difference? I think it's a big enough difference, but as I always say, whether or not you think it's a big enough difference is a decision that you have to make for you. Ashley Scott, I have the A7 II due this week. Does the LEA3 work better on this or should I stick to LEA4? Depends on the lens. If it's a screw drive mount lens, you want the LAEA4. If it's not a screw drive mount lens, you want the LAEA3. I'm sure you can Google and see the list of screw drive mount lenses. Hunter Report also saw you shooting a wedding with the 6300 or A7R2. Why not use the silent shutter function to avoid clicking during sermon? Does it reduce the resolution? I just didn't use it because I'm not used to using it. I'm used to people being accustomed to the sound of the shutter. Whether or not you think it works for you, you have to decide. But would I do it? Sure. But It just didn't occur to me, to be honest with you. I don't shoot that many weddings anymore. Maybe I do less than 10 a year now. Kara Lanier, I love two Jasons. Great duo, and having you both on live streams and videos is more fun. Cool.
Thank you, Kara.
The queen has spoken. Adam Kane, I have L glass that makes tons of noise. Not a big deal unless it's totally in a silent environment. It can be annoying. Yeah. I mean, I understand that, but I don't know, guys. Unless the lens goes, I don't lose too much sleep over it. When I was Nikon or Sony, I don't expect it to be able to be used as a pervy thing where I'm trying to take pictures of people without them knowing.
The next comment's very funny.
How many Jasons does it take? Oh, here we go. Son of a bitch. Good grief. We got to move through these faster, Jason.
Yeah.
There's a freaking ton. Holy Santa Maria Guadalupe.
I guess I made a mistake by saying we almost caught up. There it is.
All right. How many Jasons does it take to screw in a light bulb? Probably 40. Bud for you. I'm smoking a pork butt on my grill. At what internal temperature should I pull it off the grill?
You tell us, Richard.
You tell us. Ashley Scott at Brandon, clearly more than one. Okay. Muhammad Sahid, hey Jason, you're the reason why I got into photography and started using flashes. Thanks, you're welcome. Spaghetti Beans, can I have one of your old cameras? No. Joseph Prime, hi Jason, after going pro, what was your first source of income? Weddings. Nick Clements, hi Jason, Canada says hello and thanks for the great videos. Just picked up 6300, loving it so far, thanks. You're welcome, my friend. Abdullah Saeed, please don't say my name out loud in an airport, please. That's awesome. That was a good one, bro. But how do you do your sky replacements? They look so real. I don't do sky replacements, man. My skies are real. Brad Summers, A7R3 must have USB or 3C or 3. I want to tether raw. Oh, tether raw, baby, tether raw. Empire State Solutions. Let us know where to sign up for workshops. I didn't know you were coming to Niagara Falls. Yeah. We're coming to London, Scotland, LA, New York, New Jersey, Minneapolis, Vancouver. We're going to go to Pittsburgh. We're going to Australia. We're going to Melbourne, Sydney. All sorts of stuff. Go to jasonlinder.com/register. That's where you find it. BS Damn likes our hats. Thank you. Chinsop Chang, hi. Hello. Muhammad Sahid, hey Jason, you're the reason I got into flash, started using flashes. Thanks. You're welcome, brother. Peter Scharf, will the MC11 Sigma support non-Sigma glass? I don't know. I'll have to check it out when it comes out. Raphael Lanix, just saying hi. Have a nice day, you too, my friend. I can't say your name out loud. What would be a cheap starter kit for weddings under 7,500? One body, flashes and lenses. A7R2, Sony HVL f60M flash, 55 Zeiss, 16 to 35 FE Zeiss, and the 70 to 200 f4. That'd be around $7,500. Chinsop Chong, what happened to the guy, the Texas crazy truck driver? We still haven't caught him. Rob's Photography, greetings from Texas. Hello, my brother. Oh, Texas, never mind. Just kidding, Rob. Hubba bubba. Sorry, guys, have a state. Mexico LTE sucks big time. Oh, he must be in Mexico.
Yeah, he is.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
I hope you don't get stuck there if they think
That's
you're
exactly
illegal.
what I said. I said I hope they let you back in.
Oh, yeah. Simon Brooks, you're welcome. Hubba bubba out. The Half Navajo, what's your suggestions for Sony shooting at an airport on an empty stomach? The world needs to know what food will help the shooting at what ISO. We just ate, so we don't have empty stomachs.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It wasn't very good, though.
It was mediocre. Where do we eat? Squatters. That's the place.
That's it. Squatters Pub Brewery.
Scott Thomas, I was meaning all of the presents everyone else sells, not making your own. Buying presets. I think for sure, it depends. If the work is kind of similar to yours, I think it's okay. But, I just think you guys have to make a decision what works best for you. Goth Chica, love your work. Well, thank you, Goth Chica. You sound fun. I should probably shoot you sometime. Steve Andrade, you really push Sony. When are they going to sponsor you? Steve, I am a Sony artisan of imagery. I am a Sony artisan of imagery. That's about as sponsored as it gets. But I don't. That doesn't mean you're a sellout just because you're sponsored. But no, I don't push Sony because of anything, guys. If I was still shooting Nikon, they'd be the same videos. It's just I'm excited about the stuff I use, and to that end, people ask all the time, why do I share the settings and why do I talk about what cameras I use? Because I get asked, and if I don't include it in the videos, then people are like, oh, you should include this and that. So I try to include it. I don't care what you guys use. If it works for you, great. I don't care what you use. John and Tohei, good morning from Romania. Well, good morning, John. We should go there sometime, right, Jay? Paul Stevens, I have an A77 and A-mount glasses, and I'm looking at upgrading my body on a camera on a budget. What would you recommend, the A77 II or A6300? I have both. I'd recommend the A6300. Josh Bokelman, are you stuck at the airport? No, it's just a long layover. This is the same from Josh. Do you think you're the Bill Lambier or Steph Curry of photography? I have to say I'm both. Like a mixture. Bruiser and long shots. Has to be done. Amazing work, thanks. Thank you, brother. Jean-Daniel Painson. Jason, I love you. Love what you do. Love what you share and how you share it. Well, thank you, my friend. I appreciate that. Albert Milana. Do you use manual lens? Only if I have to. Josh Bokelman. Frodo. Do some dance.
Yeah. Okay. Hello, Frodo. Or Josh.
James Mendoza. If I bought Pixel King's high-speed sync transmitter, what would it be compatible? Would it be compatible with Godox receivers? Through the PC. Oh, now you're dancing? It would be through the PC sync cable. Zolty, would you like to organize a workshop in Transylvania? Are you serious right now? You're talking to Mr. Craziness. Of course I would. You get a group together. I'll be there this year. And I mean that. BS Dan says, Jason, while I'm just an amateur, I really enjoy your instruction. Thanks for everything you do. Thank you. Robs, have you ever tried the Sigma Art lens? I have not. No, I haven't. Matthew Barker, hey, Jason, will you ever do a workshop in Minnesota? Brother, I am in Minnesota in July. I'm coming in July. JasonLanier.com/ thanks. Is Sony releasing a G Master 85 lens at a slower rate? It keeps saying sold out. Yeah, it's just because they're brand new. I would imagine that they will be faster, and I'd also imagine it'll be better than the supply of the Batis. I can't say his name because he told me not to because it rhymes with Abdullah Fa'id. What is the craziest thing that has ever happened on a shoot? I've done a lot of crazy things. I think the truck running over my bag was definitely ranks up there. If I toss dollars at my screen, will you two guys dance?
You have to make its way into our pockets.
Benji's, yeah. If you toss Benjamins into our PayPal accounts, we'll dance.
That sounds like a good idea.
Yeah, I know, right? Would you like to make a video for Teach Rules in Photography? Sure. Muhammad Sahid. I have a Sony a6000. I have a Sigma f2a35. What should be my next lens? I shoot portraits.
Portraits and landscape.
I
mean, landscape 1635.
Right, I'd probably go 1635. Jeffrey said he said the AC was off because Kara said she was hot. Very true. Galde de Gaulle says, when are you going to make it to Canada? We're in Vancouver and Niagara Falls this year. We did different sides of the country so you guys could join us. Adam King, what is your favorite food to eat on the road? Probably pizza.
Pizza's good.
Yeah. We do lots of pizza. I do more than Jason, if you can't tell. Oh, son of a biche. Gosh darn it. Here we go again. This thing, whenever I try to...
Can't help but see comments pass by. They're amazing.
Oh, here we go. Okay. Jason, which one do you suggest on Empire State Solutions? I learned a lot from your YouTube channel. Appreciate it. Thank you, brother. Amir, Jason, what do you suggest on a A7 II Rokinon or Nikon? You might, if it's going to be manual, just shoot the Rokinon. It's good glass and it's cheaper. Marco Funes. Hello, Jason. Big fan of your work. Would you please plan on doing a workshop in Central America, more specifically Honduras? We're coming to Honduras in July. We haven't announced that yet, but we are coming in July. Angel Ripped. I'll be ready in Jersey if you ever need a hand, brother. Thank you. Thank you. We do. As soon as we get enough people signed up, then we'll start to open up the volunteer spots. Yeah, you better be super ripped, man. Best all-around lens for the A6300. Oh man, that really just depends on what you shoot. That's really a question that gets answered by what you shoot. Rick BSO, should I get the Sony 90mm f2.8 macro or wait for a less expensive one? No, you should get that. It's an amazing macro. Matthew, would you license a Jason Lanier Halloween costume inspired by the Angry Photographer? I'd love to. What it'll probably include is a fedora, leather jacket with tire tread marks of a Ford on the back. And what else would I have? Might possibly have a shiv in the back from getting backstabbed by a few people. But other than that, that would be
Shards from a TV.
Shards from a TV. Handcuffs. John Braun. There's our big hunk of beef. Yo. Major echo on my end. Sorry, brother. Hi, Jason from England. Hope to see you at Rotolight. Oh.
We'll be there, so you gotta be there.
Henning Ross. We'd love to see you, brother. Good morning. Just woke up here in the UK. A7S. Why is there banning on A7S when using silent shutter? I don't know why, but it does happen. So it just does. So don't do that on the A7S if you're shooting certain situations where there's lots of low light. Hi, Jason Lewis from Malaysia saying hi. Hello, Jeremy Michael. Just want to say thanks for all your videos you do. The reason I switched from Canon to Sony. Thanks. I have a 1635 f4 2472 AGM. I'm waiting to figure out if I should return my 35. Oh no, do not return that 3514. Just a gone. That's a great lens. John Braun got his Echo fixed. Joy the OG. Hey Jason, starting out as a photographer that mostly shoots landscapes, what would you say that the larger investment for the A7R or the normal A7 is worth, or getting an extra or A7 with extra glass is better? Well, if you're doing landscapes, you need the A7R or the A7R2. Josh Bolkerman, sign up today and join the Fedora Power. Dylan Alexander says hi. Gordon Court, going to the Minnesota seminar and can't wait. Thanks for all you do. You are welcome, brother. Empire State, greetings from Buffalo. Curious if you've been here. Yes, I have. Actually, some really cool old abandoned buildings. I'd love to shoot there. Rhonda Bootylicious Cameron says howdy, boys. You remember her? What's up, girl? Albert Milana, hello from Indonesia. Thank you. Dylan, hello from Toronto, Canada. Have you taken any shots here? The Ontario place would be a cool place to explore. It's abandoned. I haven't. If you have a cool place, let me know. Rhonda Bootylicious Cameron. I call her that because that's the nickname she earned at my workshop that she just went to. Please come back to Texas. We love you here.
Okay, you use the Wonderland. That's coming from her, so.
Oh, that's true. She said that. I don't know if Texas. Do you think Texas loves us?
I think the people there love. Most of the people there love us.
Okay.
I'm not so sure about the state, but the people.
Fair enough. Chinsap Chong, what is the most awkward photo shoot you've ever done? I don't know. Can you think of one?
Mm-hmm.
I actually normally don't have really awkward photo shoots.
What about when you first started?
No. I don't know. I don't think about that. If I can think of something, I'll let you know. Best all-around lens for the A6300. Please help! Exclamation mark. Or point. 55 Zeiss. There you go. That was set for no specific reason, but I don't know what else to say. Mika Joku. Sony A6000, Sony 35 f2.8. Don't waste your money on the 2.8. Get the 1.4. Multi-project. Which lens for movies? Oh, probably 2470 G Master. Todd York. What's the best Sony camera for fast wildlife photography? Probably the A77 Mark II or the A6300. Twinno Riddle. So Jason, I'm ready to make the leap. Portraits and weddings after watching video on all the bodies. A7 seems the way to go. Your final thought? No, A7R2. Jared Thompson, did you have anything else damaged by the Texas driver other than the Canon L-lens? Well, we lost the Metabones. Last we checked, there might
The 24.
the 24 Sony Zeiss might,
The A mount.
until I actually go out and shoot with it. But it looks like that might have some focusing issues. Sometimes some of these things you don't really figure out until you use them, and we've been insanely busy. So when I get a chance to use them, I'll know for sure. Have you visited Indonesia? I have not. It's definitely a place I'd love to go. Sony A7 II HSS trigger recommendations. The Photox Odin. Oh, son of a. Gosh damn it. That really screws things up.
Yeah, it's kind of annoying.
HSS trigger, Photox Odin, or the Pixel Kings. But honestly, Sony's coming out with high-speed sync triggers. I think what you guys will see is all of the manufacturers are going to start coming out with high-speed sync triggers. Peter Scharf, what's your 5-year plan, Jason, and how many people behind the scenes to make the Jason Lanier brand? 5-year plan is to rule the photography world. How many people work behind the scenes to make the Jason Lanier brand? It's mostly this right here.
Well, don't discredit your family, because without them, you'd probably go crazy.
Oh, I know. I love my family to death. I do all the editing on the videos. Jason shoots the videos. But that being said, we do have a lot of awesome volunteer assistants that will join us at the various events that do go behind the scenes to help us. You know, I definitely don't want to discount people holding light stands, holding reflectors. I mean, that stuff is vital. So, but actually, we don't have a publicist. We don't have marketing. We don't have any of that stuff. We just don't. We just work our butts off. Lanny O'Neill, where do you guys get all the energy? Well, quite frankly, we get it from having a passion for what we do. That's the honest truth.
And a little bit of Monster sometimes.
Yeah. Well, I don't really drink that stuff. Some end of the world crap has happened. You can only shoot with a film camera and no Sony. Which would you pick? Does Sony have a film camera? I have no idea if they do. Probably a Minolta. If I had to shoot a film camera, I'd shoot Nikon. That's what I would go back to. I don't think Sony has a film camera. If they do, I'm sorry, but I don't know if they do. John Manangan, and thoroughly enjoy your videos, Jason. Thank you. Lewis Cathy, you need a virtual tip jar. Yes, I do.
It's called PayPal.
PayPal. James Mendoza, you are awesome. Thanks. Thank you. Tony Thatcher, greetings from California. Thank you. Any plans to go into Six Flags New Orleans? Would we ever do that?
Never.
You sure?
Mm-hmm.
You sure? Have we ever done that?
I can't remember any time we've done.
Can you remember any time recently that we've done that?
I think they get the point.
You might see a video on that. My fiance is hooked on your videos, wants me to switch to Sony. I shoot mainly concerts. What camera do you suggest for low light? The A7S II. That's from Cindy Jacobs Longfellow. Adam Hallwards, sup Jay? When do you plan to visit Montreal City or Quebec? It would be fabulous. That's from Maximum Driver or Diver. Get a group together and I'll come, my brother. Scott Thomas, what mics do you guys use for videos and how do you link them to your camera? We use the Sennheiser. I don't know the model number. They're like $700.
ENG 100W.
Is that
I
it?
believe that's it.
We use the Sennheiser, and they're good stuff. They're really good stuff. Ben Kuo, good night, Jason. Good night, brother. What is the cheapest flash you would recommend from Jonas B? I wouldn't recommend a cheap flash. I mean, Young sells some cheapies, Nissan sells some cheapies, but honestly, I wouldn't recommend a cheap flash. John Braun, used my master reflector today. You want to send it to me? Mine's busted, broken. All up in ink. Fort Worth is a low energy place, dark energy in my experience.
We'd have to agree with you. Seems pretty dark to me as
I'm
well.
sure there's some fantastic people there. We just didn't meet them. The Half Navajo. I live in Riverside. I'm wondering if you can do a class about Sony at Image One Camera Store. Sure, I'd love to. Do you work there? If you do, just set it up. We'll do it. Digital Mind 63. Jason, is the A6 is 85 G Master really worth the extra money for the Baddest? Yeah, it is. I love the Baddest, but the G Master is better. Bokeh wise, fall off. I really do like it, but I love the Baddest. I'll make that clear. All Up Inc. You've helped me to develop my channel, my photography skills, and not give up on my dream. I'm at 49 years old. You're welcome. Empire State, favorite state you visited for food? Oh my gosh. I don't know. Maybe New York for me. He hasn't been to New York yet.
No.
New Orleans.
Geez. Oh, New Orleans is always good. And
Yeah.
the chicken we had in Miami was amazing.
Yeah, that was pretty good. Gordon Court, have you used the A6 silent shutter on A6300? Other situations where it doesn't work? I haven't. So as soon as I did a little bit for a review, but I haven't in practical purposes. So when I can, I will. Adam Kane, who would have thought we all could be interacting with you live from all over the world? Just think how Sony cameras are going to be in 10 more years. Yeah, I'll probably like ride a Sony camera to the moon. Insert haters comments here. Do you have any abandoned shoots coming up? Whatever we can find if we don't get run over. Hi, Jason. Will you do a workshop in Singapore? Santa Maria Guadalupe did it again. That is really stupid how it does that. Workshops in Singapore? I don't know. I've been to Singapore. Did I pass it? Okay. I don't know. If you set up a workshop, I'd love to come because then I would love to go to Malaysia from there. The Half Navajo, have you taken pictures of firefalls in Yosemite? I have not, but that looks amazing. What would you recommend for large reflectors for taking large group shots outdoors? Oh, I'd recommend the Interfit one. That one's pretty awesome. The one we used on that shoot that we just did. Raj, JC Love, or H, whatever it is. You need to come to St. Louis. I'm getting a new camera and doing my second wedding in June. Okay, group together, my brother. Jeremy Michael, tell him 18 to 105 is a great walk-around lens. Yeah, it's pretty good for the A6300. I haven't used that one for a while, but it is a pretty good lens. Hello, Jason from Dustin Roll. Love watching all your vids. I've seen you. I use the Red Light Neo strobes and Rove Light. How do you determine which one to use? It just depends on light output and how strong it needs to be, truly. Stronger light, it's going to require some of the strobes, and lower light, where I need it softer, is going to require the Neo. Nick Clements, I use the 55 Zeiss and the 6300. Does the crop factor into that max aperture as well? We're going to do a video on that, guys. People have lots of questions, so we're going to do a video on that. Then kind of Bali or Lombok, Indonesia, or Raja Empat. Google. Okay, perfect. I wasn't doing photography for a whole, but watching all your videos made me want to start again, and I'm excited to take all your lessons, use them. Thank you. Tono Riddle, what's your favorite modifier? A portable beauty dish. I'd say it'd be a beauty dish. Mohammed Zahid, I feel like I'm ready to shoot. Now getting clients is a challenge. And suggestions on that end? Go to where your clients are, brother. You got to find your clients. Is it possible to improve the manual focus for email and electronic lenses via firmware? The manual focus for email. Huh. I don't know. That's interesting, Hunter. I have to take a look at that. Robert Minkler, you should do a Grand Canyon shoot and workshop. Yeah, that'd be cool. Abdul, did we hit the end?
No, I think it's a little bit.
Oh, here we go. We're almost there. Is there any way to get a Pro Photo B1 to do HSS on a Sony A7R II? It's really hypersync, not high speed sync, but yes, you can. I did a video on that. You should check it out, brother. Arnold Waldriff. What's up, Arnold? Arnold's one of my main subscribers on my Patreon. Patreon.com/JasonLeonardPhotography. Shameless plug. Have fun in Boston. Thank you, brother. And Arnold, we are going to connect for Skype, my friend. In Boston. Jeremy Michael, what are your thoughts on the RX-10 III? Thinking it would be a good camera for B-roll and slow-mo. Yeah, could be. I still think the RX-10 III is pretty phenomenal.
I'm perfectly fine just keeping the RX-10 too, not upgrading.
I've never used a medium format. Are they worth the price of admission? Sure, if you're rich. Thoughts on the Sony 55 Zeiss for what functions? Portraits, weddings, be great. That was from James Cervantes. Kagan Preet Singh says hi. Hello. Miguel C., where did you learn Spanish? Santa Maria Guadalupe. I learned to speak Spanish. My dad was a missionary in Chile, and he taught me Spanish growing up. And then I had a Mexican girlfriend for 2 years, and I went over to her house when I was in high school, and her mom fed me like crazy, and so I learned to speak Spanish. What's the story behind it? It means Our Lady of Guadalupe. What is the story behind you saying it? It just is a term of endearment for when I love a shot. There's really nothing else behind it. Muhammad Zahid, what's the best HSS and TTL system? My hip just cracked. For the Sony system, Pixel Keys. Knock Lamb. Wow. Love. Heart. Perfect. Thank you. Scott Thomas, thanks guys for answering my questions. It means a lot. It's great that you guys are taking time to help us, and it's fantastic. Thanks again. You're welcome. Matt Jabas Ansari, what is the sharpest lens for E-mount? Probably the 85 G Master. Carl Wemmen once said, don't use full format lenses on the A6000. Is this true? No, it's horse dung, horse crap. Don't listen to it for a second. And I will be doing a video on that. Cutter Cornforth, thanks for the code to get Rotolite. Can't wait to share it and use all your videos and info you share. Thank you. You're welcome. Empire State, really appreciate your input. How do I join your Niagara shop? Go to jacelanier.com/register. Register, brother, and I'll see you there. Crystal Kimberly would love to see you guys in Banff sometime. Until then, I'm saving my pennies for another workshop location. Canada. It's beautiful in Banff. Get a workshop together, we'll come. I had some issues this weekend getting my A6300 focused on the wedding dance floor. Any tips? Wide area, autofocus continuous, and then use, if you're not focusing, and I did this with Nikon too, you need to use some constant lighting, like some continuous lighting, LED lighting, and put it in there, it'll help you get your focus. Empire State, PS been with you from the start of this live stream. Well, thank you. I appreciate that.
We appreciate you sticking around.
T Parker 0401, what's the best lens adapter for the A6300 besides Metabones for Canon 24 to 105 Metabones? What else is, I don't know. Maybe the Sigma MC11 will work really well. We'll see. Cracking hips are a sign of old age. My grandfather's hips used to crack before he had it replaced. Well, if that's the case, they've been cracking since I was 8 years old. So maybe that's true. Salad Tribe says, what about Fuji film? Are you talking about the film or the cameras? Nothing against Fuji. I think Fuji probably makes some great stuff. Unlike some other jackasses out there, I'm not going to sit there and deride an entire camera line just because of the name that's attached to it. So Fuji, I'm sure, makes some great stuff, but since it's not full frame, I don't look at it. Carolina, you didn't answer the question where to find clients. Yes, I'm moderating you. You need to go to bridal fairs and stuff. That's why I did answer the question, my dear. You got to go where the work is. You got to go where you can find it. So that's what you got to do. Winston Young, loving your work, bro. Thank you. Chris Schauber, yo, Jason and Jason. Thank you.
Yes.
Scott Thomas, we all look up to you, but who do you look up to? Honestly, I really kind of found some inspiration from like Norman Rockwell. I know he's not a photographer, but that's somebody I looked up to. Rodney Lowe's a really cool landscape photographer. I think Jerry Jonas is a really good wedding photographer. So those are some guys. And then Bad Drivers says thanks. Peter Scharf, LOL Cara, James Cervantes. One more question. You're going to be out to Sacramento anytime soon? I don't know about Sacramento, brother. I wish I could. Jeff Ray, Scott, that would be Kara. Perfect. Henny Ross been shooting low-light events in arenas and cinemas. Every time a guy asks me why I shoot a point and shoot, well, yes, a Nikon D4S or Canon 1DX, my images on the A7S kick the butt out of them. That is when my images, that is when they pack up their gear, and even I show them the beer can I use with the A7 shot with the 1.4 lenses. Like you said, learn the camera what it can do. Yeah, just find what works best for you. I'm glad you're loving it. Pixel Kings, aka the Alchemist, says Pixel King can be found on AliExpress. Just bought a pair. It works great. Awesome. Empire State Solutions. Grab the A6300 because of your videos, and I'm sure many others have as well. You're a great ambassador for Sony. Thank you. When did you get into photography? Back when I was about 15. That's when I got into just doing it, but professional photography 9 years. Adam came, if they never made the A7R2 and only came out with the A7 II, would you use that as your pro body? Absolutely. I think, what time is our flight? 12:57. It's midnight right now. Sorry, commercial break. We gotta check our flight.
Yeah, we're gonna start boarding in 15 minutes.
All right, 5-minute warning, guys. We gotta go. Will you ever do a photo critique videos like on some of the photographer on YouTube? If you want photo critiques from me, go to patreon.com/JasonLeonardPhotography, and that's where we have live view events all the time when we do those things. That was from Muhammad Zahid. Been there, done that. I have an A6000. Is there any workaround for not using the Sony mics? I think you can just put a Sony mic adapter on your hot shoe and then plug any mic you want into it, if I'm not mistaken. Jiggle Shaw, Metabone 4 work for the A6300 and autofocus, and it's good or average or best for Canon lenses. Yeah. Nick Clements, where did I go? Now's not the time to lose replays, Jason. It puts lotion in the basket and does what it's told. Do you have any plans for a workshop in Chicago? We are going to be in Chicago in June, but we're doing a commercial shoot, so that'd be cool. Any advice on how to get a press pass to shoot at sporting events? Contact the team. Contact a newspaper. Contact somebody who needs shots and expect to do it for free. Yellow Nikon, just pick up my new phone, new to me, A6000, and so far very impressed. Is a 16 pancake worth picking up? It's a pretty decent lens. It's nothing like 16-35, but it's a decent lens. Have a nice flight. Love your videos. Thank you guys. What lens do you recommend for A6000? That would be a longer video, my friend. I'm sorry, Rich A, but well, the 50 1.8 is great. 35 1.8 is great. The macro is great on it. So those are some of the best ones. Sigma claims this is. Sorry, guys. Marco Funes, you're coming to Honduras. Aren't we going to Honduras? Yeah. End of July. That's the plan. Saint RG, his videos definitely make me. Thank you. Sigma claims MC11 will not work on the Canon lens. Have you tried the new Photodiox Smart Adapter? I don't know. I haven't used it.
Is that the one that Mark let us try out?
No. That was different. That was the Calm Light that sucked. Thank you so much. Thank you, Twino. Steve Andre, thanks for your live session. Thanks, guys. Kara, love you, babe. Love you too. Big Mac or double Whopper? Probably Big Mac. Any chance going to be doing a double? Yeah, for sure. That would win. Any chance on a workshop in Northern Canada? If you get the group together, we'll come. Am I Muslim? I am not. Do you shoot a lot of videos, or do you like taking photos more? I don't really shoot much videos. That's his job. I take the pics. All right, guys, we gotta get off to our flight. I hope this has helped. I hope it's been beneficial. I really thank you guys for joining in on this. And if you want to join me more often live, come to patreon.com. Sign up for my subscription service. You guys can hang out with me there. And we do editing sessions. We do photo critiques. We do photo contests. A lot of really cool stuff there. So. I thank you guys for following me. I really do. I really appreciate it. I don't take you guys for granted. And even though we're running a subscription service, if anything, we have increased the output with the YouTube channel because I don't want you guys to think I'm forgetting about you. I understand that I'm here thanks to you guys helping me out, following me, and that a lot more people know about me thanks to you guys being so loyal, and I appreciate it. So until next time, keep shooting, never give up on your dreams. Find the right gear that works for you. And remember, stop reading the Cocho. You only have one chance to get it right. Talk to you later, guys. Bye.
See ya.